Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. As this complete to Woods. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And Stroud now to throw. This one left side caught by Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. 54. 54. Back to 11. Back to 11. Rig alert. Rig alert.
2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So here's a 3rd and 14. Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Diggs going in motion right.
Trap 60, trap 60. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. All right, T, let's, all right, T.
Stroud. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. Right side complete. That's Woods. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running perfection touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he'll get it up past the 20. Young looks to throw on first down. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Young. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Young now from the 50. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Young will set to throw. Caught by Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Fourth down, Young. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on fourth and long. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. He's coming. He's coming.
Right back to Hubbard. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Here's Young from the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Looking to throw, Young. Open man left side, it's the tight end Trimble. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Hubbard trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
45. 10 cycles.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. On first down, here's Stroud. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Stroud. Open man downfield is Woods. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Stroud. Being chased out left. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, it's Stroud. This is caught. It's Woods. Fighting his way through contact. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Able to avoid him at the 40. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And Raheem Blackshear now to return it. And able to get this out to the 25.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Boone. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, Young.
Got a man. That's Leggett.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Young to throw it.
That one complete to Leggett. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now Young. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They'll go with Boone. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now here's Young.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Now Young.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Mixon.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Mixing up the middle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some.
Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins.
30 yards.
And the Texans have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before.
A first down throw for Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. On the counter, this is Hubbard.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. Young. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to get it back.